representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. These guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out now in his 9th NFL season.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win. And that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though. That's the ball he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Go!
Here's Genty running right. Cut back now to the sideline. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. That's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another.
From the gun, they give to Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dropped to the ground by Nick Emanwari. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have their first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
A gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 45.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Check.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
Check, Panther.
Keeps it on the option here. To the right sideline. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Come on.
15. First down, Seattle.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Take a look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 4.
He tries to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It's another option. He's got it. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Going to be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20. Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
On 1st down, Genty. Real good forward, up 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Finds a man right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. To throw here on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And off to Genty. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
On the break run, to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
In the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks and their running back about to get back to work. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for the first down yardage. 2 set downs for him. The Sharks at the 38.
A gain of 7. First down, Seahawks.
We'll throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After a big play, drives them backwards. Second down coming up. He'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Smith and Jigba. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion to tight end left. They'll run here on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's a solid block in there. Springs and parades. It's going to be second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
Going from the gun here. That one connects. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 6.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up.
First and goal, Seattle.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field positions. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. To the air now on first and 10. It's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Completed to his running back. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. All set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Giving this to Jeanty. He's past the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. All set now. First and 10.
15 more yards. That's another.
In the red zone on first.
First down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up.
Second and 10
And it's going to be second
at the
down.
20-yard line.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21,
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. They won't gain anything on the run as time runs out in the first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. The 32-yard line.
Jump off, caught by his back. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Back at the 29-yard line.
Go, set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Ready, set.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
And send the receiver left. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And down he goes. Raiders got it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38. 1st down. Play action. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
48-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. You have a chance to make a play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. And air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
On 4th field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength.
The Seahawks
Send that puppy through.
All right, working from the gun to Sox. 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football. You can hammer the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pulling the out route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They're going to try and throw it here. He's running with it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's not quite over yet, but it'll take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that tackle output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Roll!
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs.
Hey, touchdown.
To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down at the 30. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Go!
Pitch play to Jency. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 31, Seahawks 14. Tyler Luke set to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own
The
20.
Seahawks offense running out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing now on first down. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
Takes the
20.
second down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Third and 9.
Third and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Seahawks.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the Raiders.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Too quickly here.
And it's third down. Third and 7.
Throw here. Third down. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Raiders.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Another give here to Jency. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped.
There he goes on the right side. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Las Vegas. First down.
From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders 38. Seahawks 14. Tyler
All
Luke
set up.
set
Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first down.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. He's going to throw it. He's going to keep it this time. He's out near midfield and still going. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now second and 10.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. He connects downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout.
And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Dump off caught by his back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10. Sticking to the air here. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home.